What up, fantasy football people? We are back with the receivers this time. Week two is in the books.
Hmm.
Buying and selling on these receivers for sure.
There's
We'll
so
start
many
it
of them,
off.
it's hard.
There's a lot
Yep,
of them. Yeah,
Let's go right off the top of the dome. You buying or selling on that Drake London bullshit today?
I'm selling.
I'm gonna
He looked good. I can sell him for high. I'm gonna do it.
if I can get something that I want, I'm gonna sell him. But if not, I'm gonna keep him. I think
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I'm going to keep him. I think I'd still rather keep him.
I from what I saw how they used him, I'm more trying to sell Kyle Pitts than him at this point. That they didn't even use that dude at all. They even said it on the TV. They were like, they don't even know how to use this tight end. Um, yeah, I think I'll keep him. But if somebody wants him on my trade block, I might entice it a bit. See what I can get for him. Uh, what about Mike Evans?
Oh, I'm gonna buy in on it.
I'm going to buy in on it too because I think Baker Mayfield is going to be the reason it stops, but there's
Yeah,
nothing Mike can do about that.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm going in on Mike Evans.
Man, this dude 6 receptions, 10 yards, 10 targets, 66 yards, 1 touchdown week one. 6 receptions, 8 targets, 171 yards, 1 touchdown.
Insane.
I mean, yes,
He's
he played.
already he's already on track to keep his fucking 1,000 yard a year fucking thing going.
Yeah, I
Baker's
give.
not.
I know. Oh god.
I
And purely out of necessity, that team needs him to play well. So I'm in on Mike Evans.
Yeah.
I will say this too. I'm in on him also because I know he's looking
Trying
for
to
a
leave.
contract.
Yeah.
He's looking to be traded maybe. So he has a lot of incentive to play well this year. So that's always good and he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. Um, so I'm confident in him. What about unexpected one? Well, not for us. We were talking about him probably before everybody was talking about this guy's name, Puka Nakua.
I'm buying all the way in.
I'm buying in on him just because I don't want nobody else to have him.
Exactly. But it's like you said earlier, he did that against the 49ers, which is a pretty good indication that he's gonna fucking play good.
I got to give props to Sean McVay because he utilized him in a lot of ways.
He broke a
Th-
record today. He got the
He
most
has a motor on him.
he got the most receptions by a rookie in the first two games
Yeah,
by
he
like two or three receptions.
when I saw him they did a fake play and the 49ers tackled him and he was talking shit to the 49ers defender and laughing. I was like, yeah, this guy's legit. Like he took it head on. I was like, ha ha ha. I was like, yeah, this guy's not all there. Cool. I like it.
He's from Utah, of course not.
Yeah.
I fucking actually went and said something that Zach brought up this morning on the stream on his Yahoo profile thing, and I said, I hope you guys are ready for when Cup comes back and gets traded. And yeah, I went and said that in the thing, and everybody commented back and were like, "Bro, don't say that." And I was like, "It's probably gonna happen if he keeps this up."
You need
I
trade
mean,
at
I don't even think it has anything to do with Puka. It's like if you have two dudes doing the same thing,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna trade the one with value because I need picks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Cooper cut 30 this year, so I mean,
Somebody's gonna trade for him that they need a receiver that they're competing for the Super Bowl. You get your picks. I mean, looking at Puka though, 10 receptions, 119 yards, 15 receptions, 147 yards. This is all with 0 touchdowns, also. So it's just numbers. Um, I gotta like it. We'll look at Nico Collins.
I'm gonna buy in on it because I know that our team has any hope of doing anything. They need him to play that way.
yeah.
Nothing was forced to him. It was kind of like run your route and this should work. And um, I'm buying in on him for now. It goes back to the conversation we had with the running backs. If he's the best receiver you got, you're a dumbass. But
If
if
he's
he's
your
within
flex,
your, yeah,
if he's your flex, you are eating like Thanksgiving dinner right now.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
6 receptions, 80 yards. Week 1, 7 receptions, 146 yards, 1 touchdown. I know fans are like, "Oh, some of those were in garbage." It don't matter. Fantasy don't matter. Garbage, whatever. It doesn't matter. The points are there. They don't half the points just because it's garbage time. Half these points. No, they don't give a shit.
Yep.
I think you got to buy in on him. Looking at a guy that's name is pretty much sometimes always up there with the big names. T. Higgins. Terrible week 1 game. Not only because of him, his quarterback was atrocious. But week 2, he came out 8 receptions, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. Are you buying in or selling on him?
I'm buying in on him for a lot of the reasons you said about Mike Evans. Contract year, knows what he's doing. Dude can obviously play. I think a lot of his limitation will come from the fact that he's on some loaded team.
Yeah. He warrants, who's going to warrant the number 1 cornerback, who's going to warrant all the attention. Yeah, somebody's going to, he has the speed.
He's young still.
Yeah.
I'm in on T. Higgins because I'm pretty sure we would feel a little like he would get more hype if he was on the Patriots. You know what I'm saying?
And one thing when a healthy Joe Burrow is they can sling that ball for 500-600 yards if they need to.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about Tyler Lockett?
I kind of want to,
like I do about Nico Collins.
Yeah,
I sure would like to pick you if I pick you to sit on the bench or play in the flex this week. But if you're one of my top 2 receivers, then I don't feel that great.
Yeah, 2 receptions, 10 yards, 0 touchdowns week 1, 8 receptions, 59 yards, 2 touchdowns week 2. It's big gap. A lot of weapons over there. I do feel if, like Zach said, if he's your flex, if he's your 1 or 2 and you have to play him every week,
yeah,
you're gonna have some weeks where you're gonna be like, oh yeah, 3 points, awesome. I feel like CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, these guys are guys we don't even have to name really. You're gonna play them no matter what.
What about Garrett Wilson? I mean, I know you're obviously gonna play him, but can you feel confident in being your best receiver?
I don't know if he's my second, man, that still feels it matters what my league is. If I'm in like a 14-man league and he's my second, I could do a lot worse because I'm doing a lot worse than Caleb. The thing is though, you look at it, 5 receptions, 34 yards, 1 touchdown. That was being realistic, that was a lucky catch.
Yeah.
Then he plays Dallas, 2 receptions, 83 yards, 1 touchdown, and that defender just did not.
Yeah, Malik Hooker botched that, but I ain't gonna count that against him because we give other people credit for the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
And so I do give for that one. I do give Garrett Wilson credit though because, like they said, 1-on-1 he's gonna torch you unless you know what the hell you're doing, and he did that. So it's not confident playing you every week, but if I had to, there's a lot worse options I could do. Honestly, I feel.
Yeah, that's true.
If I could trade you, I will. But
the receivers are fucking wonky right now, bro. Because like the rookies that you shouldn't really have too much confidence in, I'm way more confident in than the guys that are supposed to be like real number 1s on their team.
I would 1000% feel super confident in playing Puka Nacua over Jamar Chase right now.
See how fucking weird that is?
Exactly. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that's weird.
I gave you an example because I know people are going to be like, I don't know what you mean, but that's the perfect example right there. Like,
yes. Yeah.
I mean,
why do I fucking feel that comfortable playing a no-name dude that just showed up out of nowhere this year and is putting up their numbers?
Another rookie, like y'all said, Jordan Addison.
I was going to say, Jordan Addison is in my fucking wide receiver 2 spot right now.
He's I'm not selling him, but I don't know if I can buy in on him.
I think I'm going to buy in on him at least for right now. Unless I can trade him for something better.
Well, for instance, like he had like the 60-something yards we figured he would cover on the Thursday night game, but that came on 1 play.
Yeah.
And the
And it was
first
for a
thing I thought
touchdown.
about, yeah, but the first thing I thought about when Nick said that safety fucked up on Garrett Wilson is like, that's the only reason Jordan Addison scored.
Yeah.
Was because the corner handed him off to the safety and the safety didn't know it. So you were wide open.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't buy in on Jordan Addison if you only got one play done this game because they fucked up.
Yeah.
I would rather take my chances with like a Zay Flower, a Jackson Jengua, Elijah Moore.
Yeah. I mean, we're used to receivers putting up big numbers, and like y'all said, it's wonky right now for sure, especially this week. Gabe Davis, are you buying and selling it?
I'm literally trading him right now.
I ain't buying shit he said. He could show up at my door selling Girl Scout cookies and those candies for the kids with cancer. I ain't buying shit.
I feel like with him, it's a seesaw. It was the same thing last year. I mean, everybody bought in when he had dropped 60 points on somebody, but then the next week he drops you 5 points, and it's like, oh yeah,
It's like fucking Will Fuller, bro.
No, Will Fuller was better.
No, Will Fuller would put up 0 points, and then the very next week put up 60, and then the week after that he would put up 3.
This dude is like freaking Jacoby Jones. It's like he don't do shit for 16 weeks, has a killer playoff game, and his name's remembered forever, and then he don't do shit again.
CJ Spiller.
What do you feel about Waddle?
Waddle's having a good game right now. I think Waddle is that one that's like,
he's like the perfect number 2, right?
I was gonna say he's the perfect number 2. He's never gonna be wide receiver 1 as long as Tyreek's there, and he's okay with that because he still gets his fucking numbers.
I'm saying even on your fantasy team, he can't be the best receiver you have.
He's my best receiver on 1. Yeah, no.
If he's my number 2, I am.
He's closer to being a number 1 on a fantasy team than a player like Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
Do you feel that same way about Devontae Smith?
No. Devontae Smith is a better receiver than AJ Brown.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm asking, because that fool has just been putting up numbers out of nowhere like this.
Look at his first 2 seasons. He's pretty fucking consistent, and I think he'll be that way his whole career.
Yeah, no,
he's baby Mike Evans.
Yeah, I'm buying in on fucking Waddle, and I'm buying in on Devonta Smith as well. Damn, Tyreek almost caught that, but it bounced off the fucking defender's head.
DJ Moore. A lot of people bought in on him early. He didn't have a bad game at all week 2. 6 receptions, 104 yards.
The law averages tells me he's probably at best a 70-yard a game kind of player at best. Not any doing of his own. It's just, you said it earlier, you can't have any faith in Justin Fields because he don't know how to throw the ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nothing against you, DJ. Well, I don't like you, but nothing against you on fantasy wise. But
I got one for you, and I know we would all keep this guy, but is he a wide receiver number 1 on a fantasy team? Brandon Ayuk.
At the moment, if he's not injured, I think he is.
The reason I ask is because I feel like if he don't get you touchdowns, he's no good to you because he don't give you yards.
There was 2 plays today where if he would have caught it, it would have been for yards, but he didn't. So as we know, it wasn't anything special. I feel he's more of that flex feel for me. If he's my 3rd, I'm confident because I know you'll give me that 10 points, but you can break out for 20, 30.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to play that seesaw game every week with you of it. And I mean, most people I'm pretty sure that have him are utilize him as their number 2 at this point.
I'm a fan of multiple receivers on this team, but I'm not playing any of them. I wouldn't touch a Bronco.
No.
Oh yeah, no. The only Bronco player that I would touch is probably Samaje Perine, and that's only for PPR purposes.
Yeah, I really don't want to touch anything on that Broncos team. Nothing, honestly. don't think.
I might fucks with Scary Terry, but I'm kind of over Jahan Dotson already. To be honest with you.
Yeah, don't tell me that.
I just feel it, bro, because I feel like it was 2 weeks just waiting for him to break out or something, and it didn't happen.
Nah, yeah, I feel like you have very low flex capabilities. And that's me being nice to you, Dodson.
Another thing is going to sound ridiculous. Maybe I'm just reading the room wrong, but I don't feel like I would play any of the receivers from Jacksonville, but I don't think any of them are going to break out. They spread the ball too much.
Yeah. It's like the Ravens over there.
And the Chargers.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. Keenan Allen fucking.
But then Mike Williams did okay. Palmer did okay. Gerald Everett had a good game.
That's what I'm saying. They do it like how Houston was doing, is where they dedicate drives to players. Like, let's get this guy open. Let's get this guy open. Yeah. Aside from like the Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence is just reading progressions, throwing to who he can get the ball to.
Yeah.
What about Michael Pittman Jr.?
I can't touch him.
So like last week and this week, he had 8 receptions apiece. He had 97 yards week 1, 56 yards this week, but he had a touchdown last week. So far, those are pretty consistent.
If Anthony's playing, maybe.
Yeah.
I like Minshew, but I don't think I want you as my quarterback for my
Minshew's not a deep ball passer. I'm a
No, that's what pissed me off. They won today. I was like, y'all beat us with a bunch of fucking short route.
Are you worried about AJ Brown? If you have him?
In the sense of what? Like him being a problem?
Like, are you for me, I feel like he's in that. I mean, we've already said it. There's a seesaw on these teams of whoever's doing good, I'm going to give you the ball. I don't care what your name is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's definitely in that system where the Dallas Goddards, all these guys that, like we said, the whole Chargers offense, the Jaguars offense. I mean,
I don't think AJ is going to be a problem.
You think he's gonna get his points and everything?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't think he'll get 1,400 yards like last year, but I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, because like Calvin Ridley was like in that. He had a dominant week 1 and then week 2. I mean,
But it's one of those things where it's relative, because he caught 2 touchdowns in the back of the end zone, foot out of bounds. So like his day went from like a toe's length of being amazing to shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Is there anybody else?
Definitely keeping Olave if you got him.
Yeah.
Rashishi, he's a good sleeper if you're looking for one.
I forgot this guy. All the people that bought in on DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh yeah.
All 4 of his catches today.
Yep.
Yeah. If you bought in on him, good luck. Yeah.
Trying to think. I think going forward, Chris Godwin's a good pickup.
I think you can get him on the cheap for sure. Trying to go through the list of.
From what I've seen today,
Kendrick Bourne's got 6 targets right now, but only 2 receptions. But I think that has to do more with fucking Dolphins defenders. Yeah, and Mac Jones fucking sucking right
Braxton Berrios is killing them boys today. And I know ain't nobody got that fool on their team.
I got him. I don't even know who he is. I'm fucking you.
Josh Reynolds, y'all.
That's one of those matchup ones. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably never would have drafted that guy. I just had a feeling today that he was gonna do good because of how they played against Kansas City, opposed to how Seattle was gonna play him.
I feel like if you have him, trade him. Just go get you something you can get.
Yeah.
At this point, like that's just all.
Let me ask you this: if he's like a bench player or a flex player for you, is he worth keeping? Because in like 2 weeks, when Jamal Williams comes back or Jameson Williams comes back, it was like you're kind of irrelevant.
That's what I said. I'm gonna trade him. I'm gonna package him with somebody, give him that like nice little toy, like, hey, you get this, but also this free thing. It's like when you buy something, like you get free shipping and handling. That's him, right?
What about George Pickens?
Oh, I'm still.
I don't want anything.
I don't want anybody over there.
I think he's gonna end up being a touchdown machine. If that team can get the ball inside the 10, he's going to catch touchdowns for him.
Is Najee still running back one? No, I don't want that. I don't want anything to do with that team right now.
Well, if you put it that way,
Yeah.
maybe I'll get rid of that. Fool.
Let us know, people, if we left anybody off on this list. There's a lot of receivers out there. A lot of them did terrible this week. Some no-names did really well. Got any comments on it? Let us know. Join us every Sunday, 8 in the morning Central Time. We got you covered on our Fantasy Football Live with questions and answers on who you should start and sit for the week. Got you on weather updates, parlays, everything you want to know. If you go and you need questions on IDP, you need questions on who to start and sit, drop them down in the comments. We read them all, answer back to all of them. Make sure you check out our sponsor, Monkey Colt Coffee. You can use the little QR code next to me, and you get 10% off your entire order using BuyU10. That being said, good luck. We got some Monday games still. Other than that, though, good luck on your week. Hopefully you get the wins. We are out of here. Later.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.